Ow! Ow! Yeah! Ah! Ah!
Rage move! Finish him!
Yeah!
Smash his face! Water stop! Beyond that! Spill his guts! Water stop!
That was fun. That was fun. Maybe you're not the little idiot I took you for after all.
That's because people tend to overlook my true greatness. Now all I have to do is persuade your two other aspects.
I'm sure you'll find a way. And I should know. The others are a part of me. To tell you the truth, I liked you right from the start. You are a lot like Cletus, only without his attitude and his misguided sense of superiority.
That's true. I'm totally laid back.
And you exude a certain air of neglect that makes you very attractive to women.
Thanks. I think.
I'd better stay here until you manage to persuade the other two. I must admit that I'm actually a little jealous. Totally weird, isn't it? Huh? Oh, heavens, you never
Realizing.
just like
Wait here.
Is that
Of course.
good?
According to the field guide, this is an earth platypus egg.
Tweet, tweet.
My collection is growing. Earth platypuses hatch in frozen soil with the first ground frost. Oh, bummer! I can't possibly wait for the start of winter. Water platypuses hatch, excuse me, in the mouths of living zebrafish? Hey, disgusting! It also says here that zebrafish are freshwater fish. It may be difficult to find any here. According to the field guide, earth platypuses brood in frozen soil. So far, so good. Who do we have here? Goochie-goo! Well, hello! So young and already so aggressive. Here, Platty Platty! Well, hello! Here, well, hello! So young! Here, Platty Platty! What? So young! It may not be a water platypus, but it swims like one. Here, Platty Platty! Well, hello! So young and already so aggressive. Ah! No! The ice block is stuck tight! I probably need tools. The best I can do is knock off a couple of ice cubes. I need better tools. I should be able to free it from the ice with that. Ah! Cold! It's okay. It's time for another brilliant maneuver, plus or minus 10 minutes. Black would be better, with flames glued to the side up front, and maybe a dragon with a battle axe. He wants his peace and quiet. He can have it.
What's that supposed to be?
What do you think? My special bait, of course.
That really does look like genuine. All right, maybe you can...
Ha! Got it!
Congratulations! Now give me the...
Huh. I don't know. It's a pretty tiny fish and really big bait. All right. Anything to shut you up. According to the field guide, water platypuses hatch their young in the mouths of living zebrafish. I can always wrap it up once it starts to smell worse than the rest of my stuff. Probably worth a try. Nothing happening. Voila! A zebrafish. According to the field guide, water platypuses hatch their young in the mouths of now. Of course! Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life with a couple of targeted electric shocks. All those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off.
Rufus, what are you doing out there? Stop that right now! The generator is beginning to overload. The energy flow is off the scale. Space is already beginning to bend.
Just a second. Come on, Fishbert. Live! Live! Ha ha ha! I did it! It's alive!
Rufus, damn it!
Yeah, okay. Whatever that was. It was extremely cool. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. Otherwise, it won't enjoy its existence as a zombie. Hang on, Frankenfish. Considering that cranes, I thought he was just bragging. Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like Frankenfish is doing too well. But now I should make sure that the fish gets into some water. The twitching has stopped. That probably means I used to have a cool zombie pet. Of course. Oh. Just come. Yeah. Whatever that. It would be. But now, otherwise, it. Is this acid or water? Whoa! I'll come back to it if I need a couple of ice cubes for my drink. Is this acid? Whoa! Is this acid? Whoa! Hang on, Frankenfish. I have to take him someplace where he can brood in peace. Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh, it doesn't look like Franken, but now I should make... The twitching... Of course! Ha! I could restore the poor fish to life with a couple of targeted electric shocks. All those hours under Dr. Gizmo's defibrillator are finally paying off.
Rufus, what are you doing out there? Stop that right now! The generator is beginning to overload. The energy flow is off the scale. Space is already beginning to bend.
Just a second. Come on, fishbirds. Live! Live! Ha ha ha! I did it! It's alive!
Oh,
Yeah. What was it? But now, otherwise, hey, uh-oh. But now I... Hang on, Frankenfish. Cute. But I should hurry. I have to take him someplace where he can brew... Hey, what's that twitching? Uh-oh. It does... But now I...
Rufus, what are you doing?
Don't try to stop me. I have to save the life of a fish. It was a brief but fulfilling existence.
You worthless idiot! Remove that monster from my aquarium immediately.
Come to Papa. According to the field guide, this, at least, as long as... Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. Kind of cute. Water platypus seems to be no longer on the menu.
Just a second. How can I help you?
Nothing for me right now.
As you like.
I tried my best, old name. He just wouldn't stop.
Knocked.
Yes.
Great service.
You never get
Realizing...
just like
Could I interest you in a romantic dinner?
a dinner invitation. Really? Huh. Maybe there is a spark of gallantry left under that filthy coat of yours.
Dinner first. You can go looking for my gallantry later.
Which restaurant did you have in mind? And is it clean?
It's an excellent establishment. Reputable location, fantastic view, and the cuisine is exquisite.
Exquisite cuisine. What are they serving? Mud roast?
No, they mainly serve platypus.
Platypus?
Yeah, platypus.
It sounded too good to be true.
Why? What's wrong with platypus?
Just forget it. For a brief moment there, I actually thought you had some culture.
I insist on inviting you to dinner. This place is just not fit for a lady.
We've been through this before, haven't we? Are you talking about that platypus restaurant again?
Yes, exactly. Why do you ask?
It sounded...
Why?
Just for...
Won't you please...
No.
Can't we...
And if...
Wait here.
Is good. That increases...
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
About the date.
Stop hemming and hawing and stand up straight, boy. What do you want to know?
What was it again that I need to do so you'll let me reserve a table?
The platypus dishes must be taken off the menu. I don't care how you do it.
Deal.
Just promise me that nobody will be injured in the process.
Too late. I already said deal. Don't go
For not...
The list is getting shorter. I've already solved this puzzle. The list is getting shorter.
Just a second. How can I help you? As you...
Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your old man is busy?
About
Stop. What do you want to know?
what was it again?
I don't... Just...
I have
what?
no.
In...
Don't
For not...
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
realizing that is part.
Just like...
Hey. I give.
I'm
Wait here.
Is that-
Of course.
good. That is...
Let's go, my duck-billed friend. There's a nest to guard. It's kind of cute. I've got all the platypuses off the menu. Instead, they now have rat souffle. Ugh, maybe I'll keep that to myself. Hey, Dad.
What is it now? Can't you see your...
I did it! The menu at Chez Schlumpy is platypus free.
Took you long enough. Had to go looking for platypus eggs first, did you?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the very thought is absolutely hilarious. So will you let me reserve a table now?
No.
No!
No! There's more to a date than fine food and a grand view, Rufus.
No! As in, no?
Yes. You also need to impress the lady with your manners. This is an Elysian we're talking about, right?
I've got burns and blisters, 2 chilblains, and several platypus bites, and you say no?
What about a poem?
Got burns and blisters, that's no lie. You still want more? Don't make me cry.
Not for me, for the lady.
Nah, somehow I can't imagine that poem would please her.
I can see it now. The sunset is magically reflected in the champagne, making the sparkles light up her tresses of gold.
It's more like orangey.
Schlumpy is serving dessert, and then I recite the poem.
You mean I recite the poem?
Yes, of course. You. Well, are you well versed in the lyrical arts?
Sure, well enough to tootle my own horn.
No reason to worry. I happen to be a master poet. I just have to read through a few more volumes of poetry until I find the right verses.
No, Dad, that'll take forever.
Patience is the most prominent feature of a romantic, Rufus. No poem, no table. Got it?
He'd better think again. I've been listening to that doddering old fool long enough. I'm going to solve this problem my own way, a la Rufus, with another truly brilliant move. I know which words I'll use to impress Goal.
Don't make a fool of yourself.
Too late. Bad punzel, bad punzel. Ringle, wrangle, runzel.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Your hair is like flowers without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's go for walks. A junk dealer from Porto Fisco once met a nice girl in a disco. He said, "You have class." But she said, "I'll pass." She thought it too much of a risco.
You'd better let Daddy do this.
Here am I, there are you, platypoo. I bet I can do this without your help.
That's what you said back then when you were playing Blind Man's Bluff. It took you 3 days to find your way home. And 2 years until you had paid off what you owed me from the bet.
Don't go
For not even...
friends. Oh, rats. I just passed out again. I didn't even get his answer. Yoo-hoo! See you later. I don't want to bother the two of them. Wait a second. What am I saying? Hello? Roof? Darn it. Hello again.
Ah, how are you getting?
Okay, I've been having problems persuading Goal.
That kind of woman wants to be impressed, Rufus. You need to show her who's the alpha animal.
There's no time to visit the zoo. We need to repair her brain, remember?
Right.
Nice office.
Gee, thanks, Rufus.
Now, I would have furnished it a bit differently, but it's still not bad.
Yes, I know. The shielding of the generator resonates rather awkwardly with the induction field of the magnetic solenoid coil in the main capacitor. But what would you do if you had oscillation frequencies of 6 gigahertz and more with a constant 30 Teslas?
Oh, yeah, let me see. I would move the generator a little more to the left.
But with this kind of field intensity, wouldn't that be too dangerous? I would hate to accidentally create a neutron star in my office.
Yeah, well...
You know what we're talking about, don't you?
Of course I know, and I still say more to the left.
If you think so, have you noticed anything else?
What's that funny apparatus in the lock next door?
Don't you mess with that, kid. It is part of an experiment designed to revive dead brain tissue by means of well-aimed electrical impulses. But there are a few obnoxious side effects that so far I haven't been able to remedy.
What kind of side effects?
The electrical field is so strong that space will fold around the generator, and the resulting creases are really hard to iron out.
What's the freezer for?
That's where I keep the spare brains for my operations. And my lunchbox, of course. Right now, it's empty.
Plenty of ice, no brains, and nothing to eat? Sounds like a fashion show to me. Can I borrow some tools from you?
Go ahead, help yourself. All I need to do now is make a few fine adjustments. For that, I just need a hammer and some chewing gum.
Yeah, sounds good. My office was cooler and bigger.
Really? The one in your ex-girlfriend's house?
Yep, not only bigger, there were also more blinky things. And it also had more of those things next to the door.
Light switches?
Precisely. What went wrong?
Looks like Gilligan actually palmed off the wrong cartridges on you.
Oh, what a scoundrel!
Gold's mind is now distributed over 3 cartridges. Each cartridge contains different aspects of her character.
Well, it's no big deal. If you know one side of her, you know them all.
Not really.
So, which one is the real goal?
Every one of them. And none of them.
Oh, I see. Just like breeding mimicry wombats.
What? No. Each of the 3 goals represents one side of the real goal, but the whole is more than the sum of its parts.
Yeah, just like the wombats. Those critters breed like crazy if you don't watch out.
What? No. Never mind. Let's just say we need all 3 goals to cooperate. I cannot put them back together without their consent.
Hey, you don't have to tell me. I almost lost a finger once that way. These horrid little beasts. I'll...
What?
Excuse me?
You again?
Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Oh, heavens, you never
Realize it.
Just like...
Hey!
I'm...
Wait,
Is that good?
Hi.
Are you fine?
See you.
Come.
Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the Lotto-Mat doesn't seem to understand my system.
Welcome, you are. How may I?
I'll just...
Please.
Knock, knock.
Who or what are you?
They call me Rufus.
I'm Crane, but everybody here calls me the poet.
Who calls you that? I just heard it for the first time.
You probably move in the wrong circles.
Oh, yeah? If you mean those circles that don't include your ego, you're probably right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Your place looks a bit austere.
I've got everything I need.
Yeah, except for an interior designer. Do you know Captain Seagull?
You mean the idiot who lives above me in the villa? I'm rather fed up with him.
Hey, be careful what you say. Seagull is my father.
I see. A chip off the old block.
But you've got to admit that Captain Seagull has a cool lifestyle.
Useless and materialistic. I don't need any of the stuff he needs.
What was that again? You don't need any of the stuff that Captain Seagull needs?
That's what I said.
Huh. Can I borrow some of your things?
What else do you want?
You're such a pathetic wretch.
But I'm rich in spirit.
Isn't that the same? You know quite a bit about poetry, don't you?
I'd be a lousy poet if I didn't.
Was that a yes or a no?
Please don't tell me you need my help with a poem.
I need your help with a poem.
No.
But it's for a lady. And,
most importantly, it has to come from within you.
Isn't it also important that it rhymes? You know, towards the end.
Not necessarily.
And the meter. What about that?
No matter, as long as it comes from the heart. Just give it a try.
A junk dealer from Porto Fisco once met a nice girl in a disco. He said, "You have class." But she said, "I'll pass." She thought it too much of a risco.
Not bad at all. It's amusing. The meter works perfectly, and it's even a love story, in the broadest sense. Bravo! I think you're ready.
What? But, no!
Go get her, Tiger.
I have a feeling he was only trying to get rid of me. Knock, knock!
You again?
The Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
Ha! Typical. Those up there do whatever they want.
Were you even listening? They want to blow up Deponia. Nobody will survive. Don't you want to do anything about that?
But of course, I shall write a cynical poem. I shall call it, "They Think There's Something Better."
And this poem is supposed to inspire the masses to rise up?
Not really. The masses are always too stupid for my intellectual flights of fancy.
I still need your help with that poem.
No, you don't. There's a poet lurking in all of us. Just give it a try.
Your hair is like flowers without the stalks. Fallen angel, let's go for walks.
Not bad at all. And it even contains a few romantic keywords. Bravo! I think you're ready. Go.
Knock, knock. I still...
No, there's... Just give it a try.
Here...
Say that again.
Here am I.
You can't be serious. That is truly atrocious. The very worst I've ever heard. I wasn't going to admit it, but you really need my help.
Will you give me lessons or something like that?
Heavens, no! I know a lost cause when I see one. There is only one thing that can possibly aid you. It's the oldest trick in the poet's book.
Drugs?
Ghost writing.
That's what I meant.
Here, take this bug.
What on earth for?
Stick it in your ear.
But it's still wiggling.
Don't be such a sissy. Stick it in your ear. Then I can whisper the right words to you during your date.
Cool. Like a secret agent. Hey, Dad.
What is it? Can't you?
I know which words I'll
Don't.
too late. I may not be good at waxing eloquent, but I've got this.
What? Earwax?
A prompter. The poet will whisper the right words to me.
That poor wretch who lives below me? What could he possibly whisper to you? Must you really play the piano after midnight? Doesn't sound so romantic to me. But it doesn't matter. I found just the right poem.
I'll do it my way.
Oh, the kid wants to stand on his own 2 feet. Almost. As you like it. Why not? I am going to reserve that table. And you take this.
What is it?
It's the invitation for gold. According to all the rules of etiquette, when she reads this, she will most certainly show up for our date.
My date, you mean?
Exactly. But first, let me give you a few more hints. From father to son.
Wow, that was pretty moving. He even let me borrow a suit. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all.
What have you got this time?
Well, what do you think? This is an official invitation to a romantic dinner.
Oh, really? This invitation actually meets all the rules of etiquette. Bravo, Rufus. Apparently, I was completely wrong about you. Wait for me later in the old town, all right? I'm looking forward to being able to lay aside a few more prejudices against you and Deponia.
Lay aside certainly sounds great.
Oh, Rufus.
Why didn't she show up? I might have guessed that Dad doesn't know the first thing about women. With his terrific tips, it's a miracle that I exist at all. Romance and flowers, my ass. I'm gonna let him have it. Dad? What's been going on here? Flowers? Champagne? That louse! If this is what it looks like, the old philanderer might as well start digging the grave for his burial at sea. Right. That louse! That louse! What's this? I need a radio. Why would the old fart need a radio? Unless... Whoa! I don't believe it! First he steals my date, and then my brilliant idea with the prompter. That miserable old dirtbag. God, I've rarely seen such ugly fish. Good thing they're so rare. If that doesn't beat all. Stealing my date from right under my nose! Your own son!
Excuse me? You're Rufus's father?
He seems to think that. But I'm not.
That is totally... Oh!
I took him in when I was still mayor of Kuvak. We found him in the garbage, kicking and screaming. He's a trash baby.
That isn't true!
Examine your feelings, Rufus. I am not your father.
Now you tell me? Have you no decency?
Huh, look who's talking.
Oh, you don't understand. This guy has...
Has what? Standing? Style? A clean suit. You see, unlike you, the captain knows how to treat a lady.
But...
You heard the lady. Do I really need to call an attendant and have you removed by force, kicking and screaming? Just like the trash baby that you are?
Really? I'll get you for this.
Has the wind changed? Something smells a bit off.
Just an insignificant little breeze here, that's all.
All right, so I farted. But that doesn't make him better than me. I am so gonna rain on his parade. I will teach him a lesson so tough that it was dropped from the curriculum of the School of Hard Knocks.
Rufus, we would like to eat here in peace. Can't you just accept that?
But
You heard the lady.
oh, better not. It's enough that one goal has been taken in by that miserable fraud.
Just a second. How can I help you? As you...
Great.
Rufus, we would like to eat. Can't you just accept?
But
You heard the lady.
oh, I like your pretty face so well, and your sweet platypusy smell.
Welcome again.
Grab a
Yes, sir.
Yeah, flying platypus is off the menu for now. Call me an incurable animal lover.